How many AMLs are there? I count 38.
Okay.
Oh.
Now, when I first asked the question, did you like panic a little bit and like try to go through each one? I was like, APL, NPM1. Oh, there's probably 10 more. What in the world?
Yeah. It's like, it's gonna be long.
It's gonna be a long day. I don't want you to do that. We want to look at all of them as a big picture, and then think of ways of breaking them down into more manageable chunks. So you shouldn't have to memorize them like all 38 at one time.
Okay.
But if you break them down into, I have 3 categories that can make them more manageable. So the first category is going to be the ones that are genetically defined by some sort of fish rearrangement or molecular mutation. There's 23 of those. 13 of them will look like regular AMLs. 7 of them have eosinophilia, and so you might not think it's an AML at first, but then it will have that, and it's a myeloid lymphoid neoplasm with eosinophilia.
Okay.
But those can present as an AML type thing with increased blasts and eosinophilia as well.
Okay.
But if they have those rearrangements, then that is what it is, no matter what it looks like. And then there's 3 that are mixed phenotype. So lots of blasts would be myeloid plus something else. So myeloid plus T, myeloid plus B. And then there's like a non-specific one. So put that together, there are 23 genetically defined ones. You see a whole bunch of blasts, you wait for the FISH report, and you have your answer.
Okay.
So that's the first 23. And then there's 4 that are defined by history.
Okay.
So either a genetic predisposition, there's a couple that are associated with Down syndrome. Other genetic predispositions are kind of lumped into one category, and you can just kind of go through those if you like have nothing else. But that's one big category. One is post-treatment for carcinoma, and then the last one is blast phase of a previous MPN. So that's kind of like an AML equivalent. It's not really in their list if you just look at the WHO, but you have to kind of dig around to find this one.
Okay.
That are going to be based off of history. The last 11 are based off morphology or immunophenotype. There's the 8 that are going to be your M1 through M8, and just depending on what sort of maturation you have. Minimal maturation, a little bit of maturation, whether it looks like erythroids, acute erythroid leukemia would be with that, or whether there is a particular phenotype like acute megakaryoblast leukemia would be in that kind of morphology and phenotype, and then the ones with monocytic differentiation.
Okay.
But those are just based off morphology. If FISH fails you and there's no other historical thing. So 8 are like that. There's 2 impals, mixed phenotype, without the specific rearrangements. And so those will just be descriptive based off the phenotype. And the last one is myeloid sarcoma,
Okay.
which again is an AML equivalent. So, 38, don't panic. There's the broad categories, genetically defined, that's more than half. You wait for the FISH report and you're done. It's 23. 4 based off of history, either treatment, post-MPN, or genetic predisposition. And then the last 11 are just describing what you see.
Okay.
And that's how you cover 38 diagnoses.
Much more manageable.
Yeah, yeah.